Ohio, konnichiwa, and good evening to all my fellow anime and music fans. And today we are here for episode 1 of Dr. Stone. Before we get into it, this video is brought to you by the community over at iceberg.com. Join us today and subscribe to our weekly serialized web novel. Let's get into it.
On that day, every man, woman, and child on Earth instantly turned to stone.
This is it, Senku! My mind's made up! I'm finally gonna do it! After 5 long years! I'm telling her how I feel!
Wow. Fascinating. I can't leave the lab right now. But I promise to cheer you on so vociferously, my vocal... That's definitely a plus-sized haul, Taiju. You have a real-life cheat code for stamina? Amanita verosa, toxic. Konoshimeji, safe. Amanita muscaria, toxic. If something looks like it's out of a Mario game, pass it up. Next, mugwort. That's edible. Wolfsbane, are you trying to poison us?
Oh man! What the heck did you season this with?
Just some salt that I pulled out of the seawater. A little pinch of it will make almost anything palatable. We can utilize it for pickling food as well. One of primitive man's greatest discoveries, I'd say.
Thank you, Senku. This is perfect. I may not know all the stuff that you do, but I'm gonna bust my back working for us. Time to check out the other direction! Whoa, these look like
That's
grapes.
a cool friend to
Can we
have.
eat these too? There's one way to find out. Get in my belly.
Yeah,
I know I've seen that
Taiji
guy on
is
TV.
a cool character.
He's called the strongest primate high schooler.
Oh.
Shishio Tsukasa. Guess he couldn't fight it either. What's that? Oh! Me and Senku haven't been here yet, so that means someone else survived! I gotta know who they are!
It was me, idiot.
Oh, no way! Are we the only ones left, for real? Like the last humans still alive?
We'll get more. That's a top priority. I mean, the two of us alone, just a couple of dudes, can't restart humanity if you catch my drift.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Besides, why after 3,700 years did we break free from our petrified condition?
The stone rotted away?
Well, something like that. Say the strange mineral had been corroded. Can you chalk up the timing to mere random coincidence? 6 months apart is a relative blip on the radar. There's a reason why we both reanimated so close together. We drifted up near here. It would make sense that this cave factored in somehow. See that? The stuff trickling from overhead? That's our miracle fluid, made from bat guano. Good old nitric acid.
No way! That's crazy! What is that?
I did anticipate that question, but I'm not going to waste my breath explaining it to you.
Let me guess. You pour some of the miracle stuff on it, the stone breaks, and the bird wakes up.
How I wish it were so straightforward. That would rule. I've been working like a madman on this project, using every last method I could think of. Over and over, again and again. It's like something from a fantasy world. Is it all mineral? Are there living cells underneath? I don't have the laboratory for in-depth analysis.
So basically what you're telling me is, there are things even science can't explain.
There we go, that tired old cliche. Truth is, it never quite stands up to the scientific method. Science is often a slow process. Some liquor might speed things up. Combined with the nitric acid, we could make something nice and potent. What's commonly known as nidal, which is an industrial strength etching agent.
What did you say we needed?
Huh? I said we could make nidal. It gets into the ferrite grain boundary.
No! Don't confuse me with some kind of science talk. I mean the part about liquor. Wine comes from grapes, yeah? And that is a type of alcohol, isn't it?
Not bad, you pig oaf. Yeah, we'll have you handle all the neck down work from here on out. That's just the logical choice. Making wine is an extremely simple process. Crush your grapes or fruit, put it in a container, and stir it up every day until it's ready to go. But if we tried this back in our time, we'd get arrested for not having a license. It's been 3 weeks. That should do the trick.
Thought of something. Underage drinking's a crime, too.
Not a problem. After all, we're both a little over 3,700 years old.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Not bad. Way better than expected. Bet it's 10 billion times worse than what was on the market, though.
That was so easy. Just stomping grapes and waiting around?
One step at a time, my friend. Though I hate to say it, our pace will slow down. This will be a course in distilling wine for dummies. Our goal is to acquire some brandy.
Distilling, huh? No idea what that means?
I knew you'd say that. It's heating, cooling, and dripping. That'll concentrate the alcohol. Don't worry. People back in ancient Mesopotamia were doing this with clay pots in 3000 BC. And if they can do it, then so can we. Now get excited, Taija! Listen up, Big Oaf. Lesson 1. It's not that there are things science can't explain. Not in the least. There are rules behind everything that happens. Science is just the name for the steady, pain-in-the-ass effort that goes into finding out what they are.
Whoa, okay, Senku bringing people back. They bringing people back, bringing animals back. They gonna bring the people back. Yeah, Senku.
I've been experimenting for a year now. It actually didn't take as long as I'd imagined. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm gonna beat fantasy with science as my only weapon. Oh yeah.
Alright.
Get excited.
Get excited. Oh, with that, Dr. Stone episode 1 is completed. Thank you for watching it with me. As stated, I appreciate your time. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you for episode 2. But before we wrap today, I just want to bring attention that this video is sponsored by the good people at iceberg.com. Thank you for supporting me, those of you that do. And if you aren't a member of iceberg.com yet, think about joining. You get access to our web novel, Center Court, weekly serialization, and you get one chapter a week, $10.99 a month. And there are different tiers for those of you that want more material, and you get perks such as this, like episode 1 and episode 2 of Dr. Stone is going to be here on the YouTube channel as long as it's allowed. But if you want the rest of the series, 3 to the rest of the series until we vote on watching something else, that's only going to be available via our community and via our website. So if you would think about joining and you actually do join, I would appreciate that. That means a lot. That helps me sponsor these videos and helps me to continue to create these videos and pay the various artists and authors everything that we would need to continue to provide you with entertainment. So thank you again, and think about checking us out on the website listed below in the description, and I will see you back here for episode 2. Hit that subscribe button right now, and if you already subscribed, I appreciate it, and think about signing up and subscribing to our web novel. Thanks again. Sayonara.